The next step in my LS1 assembly is the front accessory drive. Start by cleaning the water pump gasket surface, then install the pump with new gaskets. The water pump bolts are torqued to 22 pound-feet. The OEM 187-degree thermostat and housing is installed. The thermostat housing bolts are torqued to 89 inch-pounds. Install the belt tensioner. Torque the belt to 37 pound-feet. The power steering bracket goes on next. The bolts are torqued to 37 pound-feet. The factory power steering pump goes on next. And the bolts are torqued to 18 pound-feet. Clean the pump shaft and then install the pulley. Use a pulley install tool to press on the pulley. The ITC billet alternator bracket goes on next. Install the alternator with the supplied bolts and spacers. I'm using a 130 amp truck alternator because I had one just laying around. The pulley is installed with a spacer behind it. All 4 bolts are torqued to 37 pound-feet. The spark plugs go in next. Anti-seize is used on the plug threads. Hand tighten the plugs, then torque them to 11 pound-feet. I thought I'd check the plug wire resistance. And sure enough, this very short wire has very low resistance. The spark plug wires are installed and then wrapped in a heat shield. The starter is installed with some ARP bolts. Torque the starter bolts to 37 pound-feet. Install the serpentine belt. My fully assembled LS1 with long tube headers is a very light 420 pounds, and that's including 4 pounds of chains. I'll be doing a very quick compression test. Since my engine has no oil in it, I added 6 quarts. The oil level looks good. I connected jumper cables to a fresh battery. Negative cable is connected to the engine block. The positive red cable is connected to the starter solenoid. Connecting the starter solenoid to the positive wire turns the starter on. The throttle body needs to be kept open for this compression test. The compression after adding some oil to the cylinders was anywhere from 195 to 200 psi on all 8 cylinders, which is an excellent result. If you're wondering about oiling, just 4 spins of the engine was enough to get the oil flowing through the push rods and the rockers. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell, and follow me on Instagram.